Alright, SillyPseudonym, playing some more Nova Drift. Let's see what we can get up to today. Standard ramming the enemy beginning. I think I've done all these recently. Missiles, that sounds like fun. Waiting for enemies to appear. Have to take out these asteroids. So far, so good. Take a halo. Try to get the supply convoy. All the nice little goodies from it. Get up close and personal, do a little burn damage for my shield. Ooh. There are some options here. I could lean into the burn damage with Firefly. I could build more constructs with Engineer. Or I could try a stealth approach with Spectre. Let's try Spectre. I haven't really used that body much. All these are good options, really. Let's go with more homing. Okay. Mines. Mines that release homing swarms. I've seen a build like this recently. I'd like to try it out myself. See if we can make it as late game viable as the one I have seen previously by others. Sure. All the mine upgrades. We just want the area swarmed with little homing seeking mines. Homing seeking mines. That's a little bit of redundancy, but sure, we'll go with it. Now I do want the self-destruction because I want those mines to do added damage when they explode. And that will accomplish that. And this will also help construct the mines faster. Ooh, magnitude. It's always difficult for me to turn down magnitude. Same for orbs of discord. They just can be so very, very useful. Not always very practical. Sometimes they get me killed because I go for the long-term plan instead of what helps me survive in the short term, but well. I'd rather risk it and have fun. There's the self-destruction I was wanting. I do not want Overseer. I do want to keep my weapon around. Better shields? Let's go better shields. Better homing. Sure, little broadside attacks. The mines help me have a weapon to fire when I don't want to use my primary one. And they're just a fun toy to play around with. That will decrease the velocity of my weapons and the rate of fire and add recoil, but the added damage and projectile size is very handy, especially tripled by Revelation. And Retribution, if we take damage, or enough damage, then our mines will be automatically launched. Very handy. Oh yeah, these improved missiles, they are slower, but they definitely hit far harder than they used to. Was not expecting this combination. I just go with better homing. Just as much homing as I can fit in there. When I launch them, I want them to hit something. Alright, so far so good. Gotta be careful that knockback doesn't kill me. But overall, I am pleasantly surprised by how this is going. Added damage and velocity, that makes up a little bit for the velocity reduction I took earlier. The stealth ability lets me build up my missile count and then just launch them in one large burst. And it also gives me time to charge up my mines. I also think launching my mines doesn't break my stealth, so that is handy. I will definitely take that. Ooh, I could go magnitude or efficiency. I think for now I'm good. My stealth is keeping me safe, so I can go with the magnitude instead of efficiency here. Let's see if I'm proven correct. Calibrate and Splinter, both good. Go with Splinter. Have my missiles break up into smaller missiles. Beautiful. So very beautiful. So far so good. Ooh, charge shot. Yes, please. Now, charging my weapon does prevent me from cloaking, but it does lead to a very nice upgrade down the line for my mines. It's a relatively rare upgrade, but very powerful. Alright, so far so good. Take care of those before they make too many enemies. Otherwise you will not survive long. Up, and speaking of which, charged mines. Charge shot no longer applies to me, but my mines charge your weapon at 100% of your charge rate. In other words, my mines will now charge faster at the cost of taking damage per second. So eventually they're going to detonate on their own, not just when the enemy hits them. But they will do a whole lot more damage. That is going to be the name of the game for this build, I'm fairly certain. So far so good. Oh good, my mines do not break my cloak. Very, very handy. Go for guidance. Improve my reload, my missile tracking even more. At the cost of some other things, but I think the added tracking will be well worth the cost. After all, even if they do less damage, more of them hits, the net effect I think will be positive. Kinetic boost or reflexive shields? I think reflexive shields will be good here. One thing I can consider is using my shields themselves as a weapon if need be. Just get close to the enemy and they can't see me, so they won't attack me directly. Oh, that worked out fairly well. I continue to be pleasantly surprised by this build. Alright, this time I will take efficiency. I now regenerate my shields and hull faster when I am not firing my weapon. And I'm often not firing my weapon, so win-win. Good to hear, good to hear. Just 5% boost across the board to my weapons. I will happily take that. Let's see here. Calibration, yes. My weapon gets powerful the longer I'm not firing it. Well, I'm waiting for my missiles to charge anyway, so that works out well for me. Thought I had screen wrap there, but I had not. Good thing I'd caught that, or the black hole would have caught me. There we go. Come on. Always nice when you take out the enemy so quickly. Ooh, what shall I go for here? Incendiary strike or payload? Let's go with payload. Decreases my rate of fire, but greatly increases my weapon damage. I'll take that trade-off right now. I hate when those enemies go off screen so you can't really see them. Or attack them. Perhaps even more importantly. Plating, but decreases my recoil. That could be good, or I could just go for hull. Alright, pretty happy with how that went. Is that serpentine enemy still around somewhere? Yes, it is. Come after it. There we go. The minefield is continuing to be a little bit of an issue here. I do not have plating. The good thing is they do not orient to find me if I'm cloaked, so that gives me a little bit extra leeway. Convoy and hope I don't get hit too much. I lowered my shield but didn't do too much damage to me. That's good. Take armor or skirmish? Go with armor here. Increase my survivability that much more. This is a tough enemy. Wait for my weapons to calibrate and my missiles to reload, and then give it everything we got. That time already, is it? Oh, Mine Specialist. +2 to my mine construction limit, 15% mine damage and effect, and 20% mining assembly speed. Decreases my sensitivity for other constructs, but I do not have any other constructs to worry about. Very, very welcome. That's quite the minefield. That is quite the missile barrage. Yes, 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 I will happily take that. Alright, what else do we have here? Those are determined 9s, I will give them that. They keep coming for you. Incandescence. Increasing burn damage I do to enemies, as well as potentially unlock some nice little upgrades. Incendiary strike. Do a little additional damage to enemies that get hit by my missiles. That was a bad day for you, I will admit, sir. those are going to be trouble. Those will be trouble. Do skirmish, not so much for skirmish as for the other upgrades down the line that increase my rate of fire and weapon damage, as well as giving boosts to the damage that done to enemies on initial hit. And that can immediately kill enemies if they take damage, if they're at 12% or less health. So far this is a very nice and tidy little build. I am worried about my long-term survivability, but as long as we keep killing our enemies, what does it matter? Snipe could be good for my projectile velocity and dealing more damage the further away the enemies are from me. Blitz, though, I think is going to be better here. Just run over there. Thank you very much. All these little enemies here. Don't know where I am yet, do you? Yeah, you do. I don't think hidden power would be very good here. I can take barrier, slower shield cooldown, but more max shields. Or I can take another heavy caliber, more damage and projectile size, but again, more recoil, more projectile velocity loss. But I think more damage is going to help me out here. Just keep stealth and try not to get hit. I'm pleased how that went. Okay, that was a far tidier fight than I usually have. Alright, we'll go from there. Kill off them. Kill off them. There's the burnout reactors. Faster assembly speed. Rotation doesn't matter quite so much. It self-destructs and ignites targets for 30 burning damage. And construct rate of fire increases as hull decreases up to 50% total. So the less health they have, the faster they charge the weapon. I think that's going to be fun. Yes, 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 yes. They don't last very long, but when they detonate, they do a lot of damage. Oh boy, that recoil is going to kill me, though. I'm going to have to do something about that recoil. Time to go look for some more plated armor. Wild mod upgrades. Take care of that recoil. And I think that velocity decrease on missiles is actually helping them here, because they're not going off screen quite as quickly, which means they have a better chance of actually hitting a target, even if their original target dies. That's not bad, not bad. I do know I cannot take another heavy caliber. The recoil would kill me. It'll knock me to too many enemies. That was unpleasant. Take Juggernaut for more hull and less more crash resistance. That should help out a bit. Won't get knocked around quite as much. It does make me slower, however, so not entirely a good thing. Not given my current speed, at least. Go for more mines. Yes, the burnout reactors are being very helpful here. Use my shield to do a little extra damage as well. Even the enemies don't know where I am, they still seem to have a very good chance of hitting me. Which is fine, that's good design. Better than them staying around doing nothing. That would make it far too easy. Meanwhile, if I do ever fire my weapons, it will be quite the barrage. Haha. I don't want my rate of fire to decrease or my construct assembly speed to decrease, so let's not go with that. Hull regeneration. I don't want my hull reduced that much. Sure. Helps my shield out a bit. Helps me do more damage with my shield. A good thing overall, I'd say. So far, so good there. Killed off that enemy. Let's move on to something else here. There are these like so. Just fire and forget. That problem is solved. And that problem is solved. If only all of life's challenges were so easily handled. Bounce me around a bit. Bounce me into that enemy, almost get it killed. That's not fun at all. Alright, it's dead. Well, I thought it would be dead, but and try to get away. Get that rate of fire and damage up. Didn't I just kill you? Should be a law against fighting the same enemy so quickly. Really, your true power in this game is just the ability to screen wrap. Oh, that is not good, getting caught up in that. I am quite frankly surprised that we survived that one. I was fairly certain that was the end. Not good, not good. I've got to remember that thrusting, not just weapon fire, also will break my cloak. Or at least thrusting a lot. Let's see what else we got going on here. Galvanic outbursts, better shields. I do need more survivability. Let's go with that. That was far too close a call for my liking. And this will also mean I will damage the enemy if I ever do get caught in that situation again, so increase my likelihood of breaking out. Alright, got you down. What about you? So far, so good. Getting a little boost from the galvanic shields there. I've not seen Orbs of Discord yet. I would really like to have them. They would help me do a little bit more damage to the enemies without having to fire my weapons. But we have to take it when we get it. Our guy did not stand a chance getting tabbed from both sides like that. My oh me. Those missiles are hitting hard to knock the enemy around quite that hard. That is, yeah, that's something. Ooh, I don't think we can take another heavy caliber here. I don't. As much as I like that radius increase, I think that's too much a price to pay right now. I think we just take more galvanic discharges, more shields. And my shields do more damage when they do take a hit. Don't like that weapon being fired. Takes up too much of my space. But we will do what we can. Enemy running off screen so he doesn't get hit by my missiles. That's just cheating. I'm only the one supposed to be doing that. Alright, got it down. Again, if you need reminding, this game is very pretty. They take a relatively basic concept and shapes and really work with it. Really make it something still quite enjoyable and recognizable. Well, the enemy's still around. There you are. Well, that felt quite painful. So far, so good. Just trying to let my missiles do most of the damage here via my mines. Take snipe. Greater velocity, more damage. If I continue to rely mostly on my mines, I might actually want to take another heavy caliber. It might be worth the trade-off if I'm not firing the weapons on my own. To do some of the damage there. Boy, that's not good. That's not good at all. Happy for that armor plate now, that is for certain. Annoying. Still. Might should have fired my weapons a bit more there, but I think that shows what a fun build that can be. Really shows the advantages of the Spectre body type combined with the missiles and mines. That also works very well with a vortex build, if you can escape the enemies being sucked into the vortex, but no build is perfect, I guess, for all enemies in all situations. Still, thank you for coming by.